Here we go. Time to crown ourselves a champion here tonight. It is iRacing on a Tuesday evening as we get you ready for the Marion Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Gen 4 finale. We have a chance to crown, it looks like, 3 people tonight that could end up being champion of this Gen 4 series as we welcome you in to Talladega Superspeedway, the ultimate wild card, if you will, of racetracks that we could finish up what has been a pretty crazy season of Gen 4 racing. I am the captain. We welcome you in on this Tuesday. Hopefully you've had a great day here so far, and hopefully we could finish it off with a banger here tonight. Actually, one of 2 broadcasts you are going to see in the next couple hours because I'm actually going to do the truck race from Auto Club following this live broadcast here tonight. So you get double the action here with TI Racing here tonight. So looking forward to a lot of fun and so on and so forth. Let's go straight to what is important right now, the point standings. As we enter tonight, Kyle Ethier leads by 8 over Drayton Cook. So if you do the math, there's potentially 5 bonus points up for racing. So if we put those 5 bonus points in and so on and so forth, Kyle Ethier can finish no worse than 13th if Drayton Cook were to lead and win this race. So basically, and that's 13th if Kyle has all the bonus points and Drayton doesn't. But if Drayton gets all the bonus points, obviously it's 8th or better for Kyle Ethier. So the pressure is on him. David Stringle within 10 points. He has a chance to win this thing. Lucas Strayer is going to need Kyle, Drayton, and David Stringle to finish pretty much in the last 3 positions. And he has to lead all the laps with 0 incident points to have even a chance to win this championship. So that's how much of a wild card this is for Lucas. Unfortunately for Tim Abril on down, those guys are eliminated from the championship because of the 20 drivers we have showed up this evening for the race. So that is kind of where we sit right now. And well, already kind of a howitzer being thrown to the field as I look over here to the left. Kyle Ethier is on the pole right now. Unless somebody can knock him off, there's 2 other drivers on track. And if one of them can knock him off the pole, then basically he's going to get a bonus point, and that's going to make it a 9-point advantage between him and Drayton Cook. So we'll see here if Parent can do it. Let's jump down onto the track here and see where Parent sits right now. So you see the 4th time in line right now is Josh Parent. You see a couple others on track. Drayton Cook's out there right now running. Melnick and a few others here. Looks like Drayton's actually going to be the first one across the line here. Drayton 51.83. And actually qualifying just ran out. So there it is. Kyle Ethier on the pole at Talladega. So there's already the first sign, if you will, that has been thrown out there to the field that, hey, this is my championship for you to take from me here this evening. So congratulations to Kyle on getting the pole for the race here this evening. I am noticing something. Stand by real quick. All right, so to start lineup, rolling across the top of the field as we get ready to take the green flag. So great job by Kyle Ethier on winning the pole here. So let's bring up Kyle, as we got a pretty long pace lap here before we get the green flag. I know Kyle is, I believe, in chat. Maybe he's not even here. Never mind. I won't talk to Kyle because he's not in chat. So there's only a few people over here in Discord right now for me to talk to, unfortunately. So there you go. Car's going to roll off. So you've seen the starting lineup of cars rolling across the top of the screen. Let's show you the race info here tonight at Talladega Superspeedway. 80 laps, 76% or 76 degrees, 49% humidity. It is clear skies. It is 4-mile-an-hour winds. It is also 45% fuel. That's a 10% increase than what they normally run at a track. So going to see roughly 15 laps or so on a tank of fuel at Talladega. So obviously you do all the math, 15 with 80. My quick math says that's going to be at least 6 stops to get them to the finish of this race. Track temp, 121 degrees. So it is going to be a warm one. So as cars head down the back straightaway here, 2.66 mile super speedway about to crown a champion. Will it be Kyle Ether or will it be Drayton Cook? Will it be David Stringle? And a couple cars not gridding is going to officially eliminate Lucas Strayer from the championship. So we're already down to 3 in the running to win this TI Marion Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Gen 4 Championship. As Thursday night we'll crown the truck champion, but tonight we crown the Gen 4 champion here at Talladega Superspeedway. His pace car is going to pull off. Daytona kicked off the season with a wild finish there. Tonight we see if we can finish it off with a bang at Talladega Superspeedway, crowning a champion. And who knows, maybe a first-time winner when it's all said and done. Green flag, here we go. Our cameras tonight, as always, presented by TrackCams22.com. You can check them out online on Facebook and in the iRacing forums at TrackCams22.com. Already top 3 going single file. I say that as Ryan Whitaker going to jump out of line with help. Up, Eureka leaves him. Oh, no, Eureka turns Kyle! What in the world? And now a curveball all of a sudden is thrown. So Ryan Whitaker leads lap 1. As Whitaker goes to the lead, Craig Martin up to second. Topside, Eureka gets pushed to the front. Alex Bryson making a return to the series. Drops to the bottom for the lead. What Ethier needs is this race to get a caution real quick. Dominic Russo, unfortunately, I think is still having some connection issues, so he was not able to complete a lap and is taking this car behind the wall. So, unfortunate issues there. 3 wide. Here comes Melnick. Oh, Darkwing Duck topside with help from Eureka. Dalton Wilson topside. Dallas Childers down there at the bottom. David Stringle, there's one of your championship drivers right there. As this, unfortunately, this race has been turned upside down with this whole thing. Cornwell leads that lap. Bryson getting that help from Eurykio there. And yeah, let's go back to the start of this because I'm still confused. I've been listening to chat a little bit. That's why I've kind of been quiet, because I've just wanted to hear what these guys are saying. I mean, one of the things we know about this car is you cannot bump draft in them. And Nick, unfortunately here, I don't know if he's had an unfortunate moment there or whatnot. He just goes up, tries to bump Kyle, and, well, he literally bumps him. I mean, Kyle, great. I mean, kisses the wall, but that's not going to hurt the right rear at all. I mean, if I'm Kyle, I'm pretty ticked off right now, needless to say. There's some Talladega 3 wide as Eurykio goes to the front. Oh, Melnick chopping across the nose of Whitaker. Sean Lester's joined the race. Unfortunately, is 4 laps down, as he's just getting out on track right now. 4 wide almost there is Cornwell. And some pretty active moves right now out of this car. Now, obviously, Chris and I are talking a little bit about next season already. We're starting to put the schedule together and everything we're going to do, but more than likely, I can go ahead and say this. This car is going to be the ARCA car next season. We're probably going to go back from the Gen 4 to try to help out those who are kind of struggling with the higher horsepower of this car. So that's probably one of the changes you'll see in this series of trucks. I don't know if you're going to see many changes at all, as that racing's been fantastic over on that side. We ride with Dallas Childers, who's up here in this pack. 8th position there for the 10 car, riding next to the Alex Bryson car. There's the Nitro Dodge of Dalton Wilson. Eight laps complete. I didn't think I would have to use this except for the show where everybody is on track for pit stops, but let's put this up because this is important right now. That 29 that you see over in turn 4 right now, that is Kyle Ethier. And of course, he's running by himself. If Sean Lester can get to him, you can maybe have 2 cars, but he's going to need more than 2 cars to run in the pack. There he is up there at the end of the straightaway in the tri-oval here. Now, the good news, Kyle can go a lap down here, and there's nobody else really a threat right now to go a lap down. But once green flag pit stops begin here in a second, that's going to change everything, because you're going to have cars potentially lose the draft and that kind of thing. So, curious to see how this is all going to work out. There's Drayton Cook topside in that 8 car. He's kind of in the catbird seat right now with Drayton. And there's Lester going a lap down with Drayton and Stringle battling for the championship now. That's a 2-point separation between those two. Since Kyle Ethier's back a little, back in 17th right now. Now, believe it or not, with the smaller field in this race, as Kyle now goes a lap down to the pack. So there's actually a possibility here that Kyle could still win the championship, no problem here. What he needs to happen is he needs Drayton and Stringle to have issues. If they have issues and finish back where he is right now, then he'll win the championship still. I'm watching him real closely there. Kyle, the 5th car in line, now a lap down is Eurykio. Not sure if he purposely picked him. Oh, and contact with Craig Martin. Now they go around. 8th here, Dallas Childers. Nick. And caution is out. Ronald Piles also with some David Strangle with damage. We've now lost 2 of the championship runners in this race. So this opens the door, unfortunately. And depending on how much damage the 7 has, and looks like this championship is going to go fall right into Drayton Cook's lap. Like I said, the only other situation that can happen here is if Drayton gets in trouble. As the leader is going to come to pit road. All right, so Ether is on pit road here. Let's see if we can get that car fixed somehow. I mean, that man did everything right this season to win a championship and did not deserve any of this, unfortunately. So Whitaker wins the race off pit road, followed by Bryson, Wilson, Melnick, and Craig Martin. So the good news here is pace car laps take a while to get done here. So if you've got a minute and a half, 2 minutes of damage, and as long as your engine is not destroyed, you have a chance to get this car fixed and get back out there and actually be competitive. One of the, how would I put it, maybe more unrealistic parts of this series, or the car itself. Because usually a car like that flying in the air, it's destroyed. All right, Kyle is going to get out of the pit, so I'm not sure if all the damage is fixed, but the 29 is back on track. And he is still only 1 lap down, so he's still got a legit shot here to do this. Especially now, Andrew Cawthon is off the track. Nope, I'm sorry, they're all back on the track. So everybody who was involved in that wreck, for the most part, is back on track running. So now it's just a matter of Kyle getting all the way back around here. And Kyle would still be the first car lap down, and the only car lap down, is everybody else still in the lead lap. So there's a chance here. Let me look at this car here. Left front's got a little damage. I mean, as long as the motor's not hurt, he should be okay. All right, so Ryan Whitaker, Alex Bryson, Dalton Wilson, Stephen Melnick, Craig Martin going to be our top 5 as we come back to the green here at lap 13. As we come back to the green flag, lap number 13, Whitaker, good launch. And everybody goes to the bottom. I don't think Melnick got the message here. Single file as everybody gets up to speed. Bryson going to have help from his good friend there, Dalton Wilson. Wilson actually hangs him out, goes to the bottom lane. Here comes Strayer up there top side. Melnick there with him. Wilson to the quarter panel. As they come by to lead lap 14, Whitaker by about 2/100ths of a second. As they start getting racy up front there. As Eurykio going to the top. So Kyle Ethier is still in this draft, so he has got his chance here still. He's just got to stay in his pack and avoid a wreck, get the lucky dog, and he's back on the lead lap as they come up on Doug Bilhars. Doug goes to the top side, avoids. We're right on board with Cornwell in 10th. He's going to get a very, very good lap time right here as the draft in these cars is unbelievable. I was going to say 48.35. That might be the fastest. Actually, it's not the fastest lap of the race, surprisingly. I thought it would be. As Cornwell picks up Drayton Cook, he's got Josh Parent there behind him. And there's Dominic Russo coming back to the track. So whatever Dominic had issues with, he's got that fixed. Lead changes coming galore right now as Eurykio trying to get the lead. Whitaker goes top and gets spun. Dalton Wilson gets hit. Caution out for the second time. And Kyle Ethier slowed up, so he should be the lucky dog here. Let's see how that transpired. Eurykio went up to defend. And is that Lewis or Drayton up there in the outside wall? I think it was Drayton, but you see Dalton Wilson gets hit. Caution out for the second time. All right, Drayton's up in the top groove with Cornwell. And that is Drayton Cook. That was in the outside wall, so now damage to a third car in the championship race. You can see the damage on the 8, so, and drama happening to all the cars right now. All right, leaders on pit road. And as mentioned, Kylie Thier will get the lucky dog. He'll be back on the lead lap. Fuel only from everybody right now. So all three cars have now been sorry, I had to do some admin things here real quick. All right, so now I'm literally messaging drivers. It's kind of weird. All right, yeah. Alex Bryson, Craig Martin, Chris Lewis, Stephen Melnick, Dalton Wilson, your top 5. Ryan Whitaker, Lucas Strayer, Andrew Cawthon, Ronald Piles, David Stringle, your top 10. And I'm pretty sure already at just a quarter distance into this race, we are literally at probably 5 cars that are not damaged in some little way, shape, or form. As here we go, Bryson going to lead him to the green. And once again, kind of taking off early. I've always found that to be a disadvantage at a track like this. Lewis going to get a bump from Dalton Wilson, and he's going to go for the lead of this race. And you see cars going around Dallas Childers, who's pretty much, well, he's got a big parachute in the front end of his car right now. Leave it at that. So Kyle Ether did get the lucky dog. He is back on the lead lap and back in this race. As now Craig Martin, top side. As Lewis is going to fall out of the pack. Ronald Piles riding there behind the 12 of Andrew Cawthon. There's the 8 of Drayton Cook still in this. Right now, where everybody's running, Ether would still be the champion of the series. But obviously still got 57 laps to go. Appreciate the viewers watching tonight. If you're new to the chat, hit that subscribe button. If you're not new, of course, you can always, well, come back and join us again. Share the word with some friends. Send them here to join the broadcast. Of course, we broadcast most nights. Multiple different series from Sunday and Monday nights to here Tuesday and Thursday. And, of course, Friday night soon. Going to get those Gen 4 cars back on track here shortly. Matter of fact, that series is going to be recruiting come Friday night. And I might just jump in the booth and broadcast it. Who knows? Or I might just go show up and just whoop everybody's tail in that league and be like, haha, broadcast is better. I'm just kidding. That's not true at all. As Strayer goes to the top side. And that Reed Sorensen throwback. That 41 car. And how do I know it's a Reed Sorensen throwback? Because that's what Lucas Strayer would tell me. So Ethier has actually lost a draft. He's got help with Sean Lester here. And then Randy Cornwell there behind him. Not sure if they're trying to fall back to catch him, but these three might be able to pair up and maybe gain some time here. Unfortunately, there's some 7 seconds back now, 7.5 seconds back. We ride with Stringle. He's going to have a really good run here on the backstretch. Bryson blinking out or something there. yeah, Bryson just dropped out, unfortunately. So connection issues on the 38. As Strayer's going to fall to the back now. So things getting a little chippy here in the final Gen 4 race of the season. So Whitaker topside gonna try to drive his way to the lead there. Dalton Wilson, who was involved in the last caution, he's there in second now, inside lane. Hey, Stephen Melnick, who, well, if he could win this finale tonight, he'd be really good at winning finales somehow. Drayton Cook up here also right now. As they come up on Dallas Childers, Dallas goes to the apron and gets out of everybody's way. Nice job on his part. As they come up on another lap car, this is Russo and Bilhars, who, wow, they have to split the middle. No, this is not going to go well. I just saw Strangle saved it, and now Martin and Whitaker are in the wall. I don't know what in the world is going on here. And Cornwell really off the pace now, unfortunately. Not sure what's going on with the 22 cars. Dalton Wilson now leads this race. Melnick in second, and then it's 1.4 seconds back to the pack. Basically, as those two were able to avoid that wreck, and then there was another wreck after that wreck, and things happened. Put it like that. Oh, there goes Russo! Into Drayton Cook! Craig Martin gets turned. But now Drayton Cook with heavy damage. I mean, this is turning ugly. As Parent. Oh, and Russo just backs down into Craig Martin. So we're not even halfway yet in the drama in this race. There has not been an incident yet in this race that has not involved one of the 3 championship cars. And unfortunately, that one might be the worst one of the bunch, as Drayton Cook has heavy nose damage to that 8 car. Leader's going to come to pit road here. And it looks like it'll be the 10 of Dallas Childers getting the lucky dog. Race off pit road, going to go to Whitaker by inches over Wilson. Car high Whitaker. There you go. Good job. So another break there for Kyle Ether, who had lost the draft and now is the 8th place car in line. All right, let's, while we're in the caution here, before I don't get a chance to do this tonight, let's get Lewis up here real quickly. All right, Chris, let's do some chat here for a second while we have a minute from the insanity that's going on out there on the track. Of course, Marion Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Chris is one of the managers there. I still don't know his exact title position, probably like cleaning manager of the bathrooms or something. But Chris, let's talk a little bit about the sale going on there at Marion Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram.
Well, incentives reset today, so I don't really know, but I know that we're going to have some specials this month on Ram 1500. So if you want a Ram 1500, we've got 45 of them. They need to go bye-bye.
They do. And some little birdie told me a story last week. They decided to put some imposter of me in your truck last week, and that guy decided to wreck in like 10 laps. But while that was going on, you were doing something kind of cool.
I was delivering a car to an unnamed person that is in this league. They asked to not be shared. So,
even though all of Discord knows who it is.
Even though all Discord knows who it is. But yeah, it was nice. Guy's super nice guy. He's got a super sweet car now. It's a 2022 Dodge Challenger.
That's a beautiful.
Yeah, tricked out and everything.
Oh, look out now.
I'm gonna throw in a little cheat here, but with as fast as he's driving tonight,
don't just know. Just know.
All I can say is glad I'm not in the hunt for a championship.
Let's just get you down to the other chat here. And remember, everyone, go to MarionCDJR.com as the prices are cheaper at the bottom of the hill. And go. Ali, I'm so sorry in advance. Anyways, all right. That guy. Well, if he didn't give you enough hints of who it is by now, you might have figured it out. All right. So as we come to the green here at lap 35, in all seriousness, pretty good deal. Rams, 1500s right now. Of course, with prices of pretty much everything, including bubblegum going up. It's a good chance to get yourself put into a good car there from Marion Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. So Whitaker, Dalton Wilson. Whitaker takes the outside lane with Stephen Melnick and Nick Uricchio there on the outside. Andrew Cawthon, Lucas Strayer, Kyle Ethier, Chris Lewis, Cornwell and Piles. Drayton Cook is still out there on track. Got some of the damage fixed. He's in 11th. Stringle Parent Childers, your 14 cars in the lead lap. Bryson got back into the stream, or into the race. He is 1 lap down right now with Craig Martin, who was involved in that accident. So a lot of things have happened so far in this race, and we ain't even gotten halfway yet. That's what scares me. As Whitaker jumps to the top side here. As Melnick gives the push to the 9 to 36, giving a push to 51. There's Lucas Strayer, and look at Kyle Ethier's 6th place now. He's just got to be very careful here with everything that has happened. I think where he was, my opinion, he might have been in the safest spot, just being in the back. Stay out of the mess right now. There's Drayton Cook in the 8. He looks okay right now as long as he didn't get any engine damage, which, looking at him draft that outside lane by himself, he must not have any, as now Ethier pulls up there with him. So all 3 championship drivers right there in shot as, well, now Stringle falls out of it. We ride with the Pennzoil 29 car. He's coming up on the back of the 36, which, Kyle, if you're listening to me, be smart here. Not many people listen to me, though. As Kyle trying to get a little side draft off that 36. As he's out there kind of by himself. Drayton has fallen off him a little bit, so not able to get the run. So you try to get down there on the right side of that car, get the side draft. Ronald Piles up there in that 68, starting to join. There's Dalton jumping to the top. And this is only going to tempt me to ask the question, is the truck race going to be like this? Lucas Strayer hanging out there. Drayton Cook going to fall to the back here a little bit, or mid-pack, I guess, because the back is about mid-pack, literally. 14 cars in the lead lap here as we complete the 100-mile mark of this race. With 80 laps scheduled here by Lewis. Let's just put it like this, 80 laps, 76 to 200, so it's like a 11.5-mile race or something like that. That 31 car top side there, that is Sean Lester, who is 2 laps down. After starting the race off the track, he was 4 laps down, I think, at one point, so he's made up 2 of them. And now is trying to make up the other 2. As now 3 wide up top, Josh Parent making an appearance at the front. Parent running an interesting paint scheme. I'm trying to see, I think I see his spec map underneath it too, accidentally. As Craig Martin back on pit road, not sure what's going on there. As Whitaker going to jump to the middle with Ethier. I can't tell. mean, I like the colors on it, but it looks like it's a. It looks like at times when I see the reflection that there's a spec map problem on the 2 car, but yeah, that wouldn't be the first time I've been wrong in my life. Oh, and Whitaker gets turned into the wall. Goes Parents, Kyle Ethier involved, Cornwell involved, and once again. Drayton Cook with more damage on the 8. So this... All right, so a lot of things going on here. Let's look at what caused this wreck. Yeah, Drayton, the only car not involved, David Stringle. I'm trying to see if the 51 went up to be make a defensive move on the 2, or if the 2 went to. I'll have to see here. That's what it kind of looks like. I mean, from that angle, let me see if I can get you a better angle of this. I mean, obviously, you see Whitaker go down. Right here, Whitaker goes down to go with. Barrett gets into the rear. And Drayton nowhere to go, right into Whitaker. We'll caution out again. So some cars coming to pit road, and there's a reason why I'm staying on this camera right now. All right, so pace car lights are out. All right, coming to the green flag, lap 43. A lot of damaged vehicles out here. And still somehow, all three drivers are in this playoff hunt. Or I say playoffs, I'm so used to doing playoff races. In the championship hunt here as we come to green, lap 44. As Ethier coming up the middle now. He's just going to drive himself straight to the lead. Did I mention earlier these cars are, as long as you don't have engine damage on them, you can drive them to the front still. And issues for Sean Lester, who has spun to the inside. Not sure what happened to the 31. What in the world? And this one did not bring... Oh, Dallas gets turned into a Doug. And then Melnick and Lester come together. They go spinning. Oh, that's going to leave a mark. And now Eurykio's up in the front. Oh, contact again, Ethier and Eurykio here. This is getting quite feisty here. Alex Bryson there on the bottom, Randy Cornwell at the top. There's Melnick Drayton Cook still there. You see David Stringle about the 7th car in line inside lane. So all 3 of the championship hunt drivers are right in this battle. And the more and more cars that fall out, the more and more chances, or I should say the less chances that Cook or David Stringle can win this championship. Right now we're down to, 13 cars on the lead lap. We have 16 on track. Bryson jumps up to the top side. They come up on the lap car of Dalton Wilson, who called out he was going to stay on the yellow line. Did a good job of doing so. So Ethier, Cornwell, and Bryson now up in the front. So Ethier actually gets a bonus point here for leading a lap now. So he's got 2 of the bonus points you can get. Unfortunately, the other bonus point he won't be able to get is the one for 0 incident points. However, there's still the... Oh, I'm sorry. You know what? You do not get I should know this. You do not get a lap lead point. You have to lead the most laps to get the bonus points. So now the object, honestly, for Kyle is to... lead the most laps in this race. As you can see, the draft of these Cup cars, or Gen 4 cars. Of course, this would be the closest thing you would see to the 2001 package. The package, unfortunately, we remember for the death of Dale Earnhardt. It's what these cars have, because you get the run, but you see there's a little wicker on the top of the cars that creates so much drag on these cars, it allows the others to just draft right up. And that's what creates these huge just runs of cars. As Bryson going to bail out. And they come up on the lap car. Craig Martin, unfortunately down on power with the damage he has. So Ryan Whitaker off the pace, unfortunately, 33 seconds back. So that leaves 11 cars now in this lead draft. I mean, the more and more this race goes and the more cautions we have, the better chance that you see. The better chance you see potentially Ethier win the championship. As they come up on Dalton Wilson, who's off to pay. One car had to scramble to the inside. That's why these guys got to learn to communicate with each other. So Kyle Ethier with Randy Cornwell. Eurykio with the 41 of Lucas Strayer with David Stringle there behind them. Alex Bryson and Drayton Cook hanging out back there at the back of the pack. So 2 of the 3 up here now in this front part, as we should be looking at green flag pit stops here at any minute. It's about the longest run we've had all race. 12 laps right now in or so. I don't think this is anything to worry about, but there might be another issue on our hands here that I'm going to bring up, and that is the time. If you look up in the top right of the screen, it is 5:48 racetrack time, and the time is moving at 4x. So that means an hour is 15 minutes. So in 2 hours, it is going to be 7:45. Talladega is about as close as you can to the Eastern and Central Daylight Time border, which means that it's actually an earlier sunset time for Talladega. Just going to take a peek at this real quick here. Could we have a race that doesn't make it to the end with darkness coming into play? 7:43 Central Daylight Time. So we are less than 2 hours from the sunset here, and we're 25 laps to go. 25 laps at 50 seconds. I mean, if we stay green, we're okay. But if we get any more cautions here, I might have to hang Lewis out to dry here and may have him make the call on this one. Matter of fact, I'm just going to send him a message real quick. I just sent Lewis that message. Yeah, Dalton's got a nice old modified. That thing's moving like a modified, too. "22 laps to go." To 58. We're at about 16 here. Yeah, we should have pit stops literally here at any minute. And it should be a 2-stopper the rest of the way here if we don't get a caution to the finish. And what has turned into an absolute wild race. And I mean wild, to say the least. Multiple cautions, multiple big wrecks, and multiple leaders affected by the incidents, and so on and so forth here. Tons of lap down cars, and who knows who's going to win this championship when it's all over with. As Kyle Ethier now at the bottom, he's been leading a lot of the laps here. Eurykio tries to get down there in front of Stephen Melnick. No room to do that. As Strayer and Stringle up there in the top side. Cars are going to start to try to work their way to the bottom here to get to pit road. All right, pit stop's going on, 20 laps to go as Ethier, Bill Hars, or I'm not Bill Hars, but Russo and Randy Cornwell come to pit road here. And it looks like fuel only for all those guys. You see the 29 going to back up to Cornwell there. Likely pick up his teammate. As you see the lead pack now on the front straightaway. More cars on pit road. Drayton Cook, Andrew Carthon, Alex Bryson, Ronald Piles. This is right outside the fuel window. I do not think they can go 19 laps on a tank here at 45% fuel. Usually at 50, you can only go about 16 to 18 or so. It's actually going to be very close. As leader's going to come to pit road, and I think Eureka just said he's going to be out of fuel here. He's stumbling right now. You see him falling back. Lewis locking him down. Let's not let Lewis do the brake checks of cars at the Marion Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, please. All right, so you can see where everybody is right now as they come to pit road. You see the 38 up top there of Alex Bryson. You see the 12 of Cawthon. Those are going to be the two leaders, or at least the packs, I should say, as these guys come off pit road. They're in 3 and 4 right now. They're coming into the tri-oval right now, and these cars got to get up to speed. As they merge on, the lead pack's going to be coming back here off turn 2. And these guys are at full song. And they're not really organized either, so that's going to hurt them. These guys in a tight pack should be able to catch that lead pack pretty quickly. Now the front pack starting to get organized up here. So David Stringle now leading this race. 17 laps to go. So a 3-car pack of Stringle, Strayer, and Lewis. And it's Stephen Melnick's about a half second back. And then you got Bryson in trouble. Dallas Childers. Oh, I thought I saw him having issues, but he jumped to the pits, so we're all good. I look like he had issues in the tri-oval there. There's Melnick joining the lead pack, and then here comes these guys. The Hungry Hounds. So we got a 4-car pack, and then behind them another 4-car pack. And the question going to be, can Bryson, Pole, Cornwell, and Ethier and those guys up there? And the way it sits right now, and Drayton Cook, did he speed on pit road? Because he is way back here all of a sudden, I've noticed. So Drayton Cook must have had a speeding penalty as he spent 1:14 on pit road. That's exactly what happened. So right now, if this race stays green, Drayton falls out. And this pretty much puts it in the hands of Kyle Ethier. All he has to do is almost finish on the lead lap, and he'll be fine. A pack of 6 pushing a pack of 4. So we come to 14 laps to go. We should be able to avoid darkness, which is good. That's as long as we can get through the last 14 laps of green. If we get one or two cautions, this could get interesting. As they come up on Drayton Cook. That actually is going to help that second pack get up to him. Matter of fact, this lap here, they should catch him. With the way that this pack just closes up and the suck up of these cars, watch this run that you're going to see Bryson and Cornwell get here in a second. And then you're going to see Ethier and these guys back behind him get a run. Look at this. I think Stringle just let Strayer go by maybe to save fuel. If you're Kyle Ethier, I'm going and parking my car back where Ronald Piles is right now. It was a 10-point separation. Both cars have damage, so obviously they've lost their 0 incident points, so that bonus point's evened out. And they both have led a lap, which gets you nothing. I'm not sure who's led the most laps here. Probably it could be Ethier. So right now it's a straight up 10-point advantage. So all Ethier would have to do is finish right behind Piles, and he'd be 9th and be the champion. But he's probably not listening to me right now, and I wouldn't either. So as we come to 11 laps to go this time by, they put a lap on Wilson, who actually got a front end put on his car. Good for him. That's awesome. No more modified on the 9. Ten laps to go. Now, unfortunately, with the time that this race has taken to complete, I was going to broadcast the truck race tonight, but I'm not going to have time to now with me having to get some sleep tonight, working early tomorrow morning, so due to time constraints. So hopefully we'll see how early I get done tomorrow night with the other truck race I have and maybe get it in there. We'll see. Either way, we'll get it done. 9 laps to go. Comes down to David Stringle versus Kyle Ethier. With Ethier leading the points right now, it would be about a 3-point gap separating the two. But the first question is, who can make it on fuel? Second question is, are we done with cautions? And third question is, I don't even have a third question. It's just a matter of who knows what's about to happen. It's been crazy. And Thursday night, we got to do the truck finale here. And Ryan Whitaker's jumped to pit road, so he's going to end his night. So that opens up more of a window for Ethier to win this championship. The worst now Kyle can finish is the 12th position if this race ends right now, because of the amount of cars a lap down. Unless we, of course, go to overtime. I guess there's always that possibility. On board, you can see a lot of this track in the shade now. Oh, there's a new element in this race, the sun. Hey, I didn't see that before. I used to seeing like sunset type races here at Talladega where the sun all of a sudden comes into play in turn 4. 5 laps to go. Well, we're barely going to get through sunset here because we're coming up on 7 o'clock sim time right now. Top side, Strayer coming for the lead with help from Stringle and Chris Lewis. So they come to 4 laps to go. Well, you got the old 2000s package on here, the old 2000, 2001 package. Oh, Lewis chops off Cornwell's nose. As we come to 3 laps to go. Right now, the separation would be, I want to say 3 points. There we coming up on Josh Parent, a lap car here. As Drayton Cook trying to do everything he can up here in this pack to get to the lead lap. Josh yields at the bottom. Classy move on his part. I think everybody can make it on fuel from here as Bryson goes to the top. 2 laps to go as Strayer goes to the top now. Pushes Bryson to the top. Strangle to the lead. Ethier is going to be forced to make his move here, I think. Bryson takes the white flag, final lap. So officially, Drayton Cook has been eliminated, so it's down to 2. Bryson leaning on the door of Stringle. Top side, here comes Strayer. No run. Ethier goes in the middle. Oh no! Oh, we saved it! And Ella Wreck as Lewis goes around. Race to the line. Bryson is going to win the race. The championship is going to be close. Kyle Ethier finished 7th, Strayer 3rd. Kyle Ethier is the champion. Kyle Ethier has won this championship somehow. Hey, Ethier's just ready to get out of here. As Bryson has won in what has turned out to be a wild one. And I wonder if Alex is out of gas. Making his first start on the season. At least, hey, Dalton, can you slow up and... I'm going to go put the... well... see that. Yeah, because he hasn't... none of the... yeah, so I can go ahead and go put this on. I'm going to go put the points in real quick because I'm pretty sure none of them created an incident tonight. So, as Bryson's out of gas. This will give everybody a minute to kind of calm down after what has turned into wildness here at Talladega. Oops, wrong button. Yep, 3 points. The separation, I'm sorry, 6 points. The separation for David Stringle to unfortunately fall short of Kyle Ethier on the championship. So congratulations to Kyle. He's down there talking to Lewis right now and is unhappy. Maybe I should break the good news to him. I mean, I kind of want to pull him out of this chat, but he's obviously not happy right now with things that have happened. Let's talk to Stringle here, who unfortunately finishes second in the race and second in points. OG, man, great job tonight. Congratulations. I know that was a wild card, and a wild is an understatement. Congratulations on the second place run and second place in the points.
Yeah, thank you. I needed some people to have bad luck tonight, and although I think everybody who was in the championship did have some, unfortunate circumstance at some point, it just wasn't enough. But happy to come in here and run second and run up front at the end. That's what it's all about. Those last couple laps, stay excited for that. I had a few guys I was running with, and can't bring these things, or have top fives without having some drafting partners out there. So.
Well, it was a great. It was a wild race. Let's just call it the way it is there, and obviously a great battle down to the end. Talk about the racing out there. It was just wild. It was like I don't want to say a lack of respect at times, but it's almost what it seemed like.
There was a bit. I think after a while we kind of came to and everybody just settled in. We had that good cycle there, and that kind of got everybody spread apart, and tempers eased. It been
For a second.
yeah. Even at the end, there was people who were willing to wreck someone to win. So that's just that is how it went tonight.
I'm trying to multitask tonight, and I only have your microphone on, so nobody's heard what you said the last couple minutes, but I seem to do that sometimes.
Boy.
So, hey, you can still share what your thoughts of the race and stuff like that, though.
Well, yeah, I mean, was just saying how it was exciting to be up there the last couple laps and actually that whole last run, and second place. You can fall into them sometimes, and you can work all race for them, but you can't do it alone. So just having drafting partners is so important here.
It was, and you definitely had to find them out there tonight. But talk about those last couple of laps, because you set yourself up there to get max points and everything you could get.
Well, yeah, I had hoped for max points, needed some people to have a bad night in order for me to come out of here with the championship, but that was kind of out of the realm early on. I didn't get the pole, got spun early on, so I had some incident points from that, and just truthfully wasn't leading the race enough to get the extra bonus point for max laps led. But thinking back to the last few laps, honestly, I thought some of those guys who had done their green flag pit stop a lap or two earlier were going to run out, and to be honest, was kind of counting on that.
Right.
And they didn't. So that was a little bit surprising, but either way, we all came to the checkered flag, finished with all four tires on the ground. So that's nice too.
Absolutely, man. Well, great job tonight, and send some shout outs if you like to.
Well, got to thank you for hosting this race and broadcasting us all season. Got to thank the series sponsor and all my teammates as well. Ultimately, like I said, second place in the championship, it's nothing to scoff at. So got to thank them for helping me get there.
Absolutely, man. Well, great job tonight. Congratulations on your second place points finish, second place finish here tonight, and we shall see you soon.
Deuces.
Absolutely. David Stringle finishing P2 in the point standings and in the race. So congratulations to him, as we'll move him down, and we're going to save the championship interview here for last, and let's get our race winner up here. Alex Bryson, AB, returns to the series here tonight and gets himself a victory in that 38 car, and hey, welcome back, brother. Here you are.
Here I am. Glad to be back.
Well, talk about the racing out there. I know it was a race you probably didn't expect to come back to. It was a race for a championship on a super speedway and carnage happening.
Yeah, it was definitely a wild race to start out. The minute we gridded, my Discord disconnected, so I lost, chat with, the team channel I was in. And then when I come back, of course, I just got back in the Discord today, so I don't have any Discord rights. So I was like, well, I'll jump in with these guys down here. I know them pretty well. And about halfway through the race, I blinked out. So I come down pit road, got a speeding penalty, took my penalty, and just hoped for a few more cautions, got my lap back, and kind of just drove to the front there. I had to save a little bit towards the end because I knew I thought I was going to run out the tri-oval. So I tried to save as much as I could. And, I didn't expect that coming back. But I had a wise man told me to grab the wheel like Ricky Bobby and drive like heck.
You did so tonight, man. That was awesome to see. Good to see the 38 back there on the track. And obviously I know you've had some things going on, but how'd it feel to be back out racing again?
Oh, it felt great. It felt great to come back in this league. It's kind of like a second home almost. I know all these guys. I know some of them personally. Work with one of them. Text one almost every other day. So it felt good to be back. It really did. It makes me need to sit down and have a talk with my my agent and see what maybe next season brings. Not gonna throw my agent's name out there or anything, but
the bad part is I know who it is.
Yeah, I know. It's just so we need to sit down with the agent and the my finance manager and see what we can figure out here. But yeah, it felt great to be back, man. It felt great to be back. Good to hear your voice again.
Hey, absolutely. Well, at least somebody is. But great job tonight, man. Send some shout out to really too.
Want to thank Chris Lewis. I messaged him later this afternoon. I was like, hey man, can I run a race? And he's like, absolutely. And got back in here. I want to thank you for putting on this amazing broadcast. Want to shout out my wife, my kids, especially my wife. Let me take the time out of our busy lives to.
No, excuse me.
I was gonna get to it. Jeez. Who else do I want to thank? I want to thank Steve Miles, Chris Lewis again. I already thanked you. I can't thank you enough. You're an amazing guy, great, amazing broadcaster. Want to shout out the guys I was running with tonight, Drake and Cook and Dalton Wilson. Drake gave me the push there at the end, so I appreciate him for that. Guess I gotta thank Tim Abril for the paint scheme that I had to dig out of here. And just thank you guys so much. Thank you very, very much.
Absolutely, man. Well, great job tonight. Good to see you back.
Glad to be back.
Absolutely, Alex. Bryson, I'm sure Miles is going to be like, when he sees him in here, and be like, wait, what? Here shortly. So good job on his part on winning the race. And now let's get this champion up here and let's talk to him. Kyle Ethier is. It's getting dark at Talladega. That's how close it came to this thing. Like I even messaged Lewis mid-race. I'm like, dude, we got darkness getting in the way here potentially. But Kyle, the one thing that could not happen this week, tonight, I should say, was the curtain being thrown on you. Involved in 3 in the end, different wrecks. Went out there, never give up. Even though I heard a couple times, I was like, oh, don't. And I'm sitting there in my head like, don't give up, Kyle. Don't give up, Kyle. And you didn't give up, and here you are, man, in victory lane. Well, you're in victory lane as the champion here of TI's Gen 4 series.
Yeah, Chris, thank you to you and Chris Lewis and everyone at Marion Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram for putting this on and giving me the chance to come back and have a chance to run for it this year. Man, I had a lot of problems late in the year, and tonight I got some bad news during the race. That we're going to lose my dog tonight, and this goes out to him, man. I just can't thank everyone at CFT and Acid Balls, everyone enough, man, for everything they do and everything you guys do, and just thank you guys for putting this on and giving me this opportunity.
Well, I know it's obviously a tough situation there, and obviously life's more important when it comes to a situation like this. So, man, I don't even know where to go with this, but the season, I guess, if we try to keep it positive here for a second, I guess, obviously winning at Daytona to start the season and all that momentum, just to be able to carry it throughout the season and be competitive. I think that's got to be something to be proud of.
Yeah, I was fighting all year. That's for sure. I wanted to make sure I came back and was competitive. This year, I knew I'd have a good shot after I felt like I kind of lucked into the Kansas win, but when I did, it got me up big, and I felt like I could, as long as I ran consistent enough, we could hold on, and that's what I was able to do.
You definitely earned it, man, and I'm happy for you. Floor is yours. Say whatever you need to say. Oh, it just really got dark at Talladega. Floor is all yours, and man, championship stage, all yours.
Yeah, just thank you to everybody that helps put this on, behind the scenes, in the scenes, the Dueling Chris's, the Captain Esports, Skylicast, everybody at TI, CFT, Acid Walls, everybody that makes it happen, man. And just want to give a shout out to my family and friends, and especially my family tonight. Just at a loss of words, man. Can't thank you guys enough.
Well, and understood, with what you've shared there. All the best to you and the family. I know it's going to be tough, and we wish you nothing but the best with that situation, and at least congrats on the championship, but more importantly, man, all the best.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you, and just thanks everyone again, man, and I can't wait for next year. Absolutely.
Kyle Ethier, the champion here tonight, as obviously he's got more important things to go take care of now, but he has earned it this evening, winning that championship here tonight for, as he mentioned, I guess, kind of a co-team things with Acid Walls and, of course, with CFT. So congratulations to those guys. And Lewis joins me in the booth now, too, because TI has won the team championship tonight with their drivers. I know they had a kind of a range of drivers this season with some things going on, but obviously, Chris, what a season. What a race tonight.
What the sun set on the season.
Literally.
Yeah, that's why I did that. But yeah, TI had an incredible job. Another one. That's 4 in a row. Team championship wise, I couldn't thank the guys enough. We had quite a season, losing the team halfway through the season, pulling up the Mimsy guys, and Mimsy just helping carry the main team to the end. And I couldn't thank these guys enough. Lucas, Schwingle, Bryson, when you stepped in for us a couple of times. It's incredible.
And I think the sunset just went on Lewis's microphone, literally.
Oh.
Stop walking around. Yeah, your mic is still like 86, gone. Like we are now in darkness. That's how close we came to not being able to finish this race tonight.
Yeah, that was kind of scary.
Oh my gosh, man. So obviously you and I got some work to do, obviously, as we get into the off season here. And yeah, I know one thing we could pretty much say for sure is that I think we're going to be toning down the power a little bit on this car next season. So I don't know what else to I don't know what else to say, man. That was just craziness tonight.
I mean, shout out to Kyle Ethier.
Yeah.
He's not on my team. He's not one of my guys, but
I promise, Kyle, he's saying nice things about you. Just his microphone's not right now. So I don't know if he's got some kind of police thingy where like he can't say anything nice about another team or something. I don't know, but I'll help you out. So yeah.
Hopefully that fixed it.
Did you get it at Goodwill?
I did. It's cheap.
Doesn't surprise me. Well, hey, man, nice job. And I know, obviously, Marion Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, obviously, for the sponsorship this season. They've been a lot of positive for us, and looking forward to another season coming up.
Yep, sure. Kyle Ethier, I know you're going through some stuff, and I'm here for you if you need me, buddy.
Great job, man. Josh Birkin says he heard a team championship's a basket of waffle fries, so I don't know if there's any truth to that or not, but anyways. All right, so congratulations to obviously Kyle Ether. Yep, he won the points championship. Congratulations to Chris Lewis and TI Racing, which, you know, in the end, it should be a shout out to all the drivers who were a part of that team, because every race, there's 8 races here. So all the drivers at one point who drove for TI helped contribute to the championship in the end. I know he mentioned my name, but trust me, I didn't do anything really. So basically, all those other guys who raced at one point for TI, shout out to those guys for helping out and those kind of things for that. And then Drayton Cook, congratulations to him. He actually did score the Rookie of the Year championship. So congratulations to him on that. I think there's a bowl of ice cream maybe or something for that. I don't know, all jokes aside. But anyways, what a wild season. It is officially dark 30 at Talladega. And the only way you can tell where you are on the track is you look at the green lights now. Hence why I've said forever and a day we should run like a Porsche Cup night race at Talladega. That would be wild. All right, we're gonna head out. So Thursday night we're back for Talladega. I was gonna run the rerun of the Auto Club race, but it's 10:30 already at night, and I gotta go to bed. So yeah, I'll get that on sometime this week. And go from there. Hopefully we won't have the Thursday night race go this long. So anyways, appreciate everybody for joining us here tonight. Congratulations again to Drayton Cook, Rookie of the Year, TI winning the team championship, and to Kyle Ether, more importantly, for being the driver championship, his first championship in the TI Racing Series. Alex Bryson, welcome back. Welcome to Victory Lane yet once again. And I'm going to go pour me a drink because this is the game of TI Racing. And see ya.
And now the wait is over. The nerves have taken their toll. Ooh. Let go of fear.